What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're back with part 5 of my good luck features you need to try at least once series. So in this video, I've gone through even more good luck modules and picked out the absolute best features that I think every Samsung user should enable. But before we get started, today is your last day to enter my Samsung wireless charger giveaway. So if you haven't entered yet, please make sure to check out the description below because all of the rules and instructions are there. Once today is over, entries will be closed. And while you're down there, don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment letting me know your favorite good luck feature, and subscribe so you don't miss future Samsung tips and tricks. So I have left a link to all the videos to my good luck features you need to try at least once series in the description down below. Now let's jump into today's features. So if you own a Samsung Galaxy device with an S Pen, you probably opened the Air Command menu hundreds of times. But did you know you can completely change how it looks? Well, imagine constantly taking notes during meetings, classes, or editing photos, or maybe quickly launching Smart Select from your Air Command. So instead of the standard default menu like this, you can switch to a totally different layout that feels much more faster and suits your workflow. So inside the Pentastic module, you can customize your Air Command menu by selecting a different menu style. So Samsung includes multiple layouts, allowing you to replace a traditional, simple menu with alternative designs that makes accessing your favorite S Pen shortcuts much more quicker. So it's a small change, but if you're using the S Pen daily, it's something you'll notice constantly. So how do you do this? So to enable this, go ahead and open up your Good Luck app. Now in Good Luck, go ahead and find Pentastic. Now from here, you'll find Air Command. So by default, you have this as your Air Command. So if you go ahead and swipe left, you'll see a line which you can change to. So you have your line. Next, you can go ahead and choose a circle Air Command. So you have a circle now. Next, you have the retro. So you have your retro there. So this makes your S Pen experience feel much more personal while improving accessibility. So it's one of those customizations that gives your Galaxy device a unique look while making everyday tasks slightly faster. Now think about how many times you unlock your phone just to open the same handful of apps, maybe WhatsApp, camera, Spotify, or Samsung Notes. So normally you would go ahead and unlock your phone, search for the following app, and then open it. But with this feature, those apps are already waiting for you right on your lock screen. So just go ahead and tap on it, unlock it, and boom, you have your app open. So using LockStar, you can add a fully customizable favorites bar directly on your lock screen. So you can decide exactly which apps appear, where the bar sits, and how it blends in to your lock screen layout. So whenever you wake up your phone, your favorite apps are instantly available without needing to search through the home screen or the app drawer. So let me show you how to add this app bar to your lock screen. So to do this, first go ahead and open up your Good Luck app. In Good Luck, you want to make sure LockStar has been installed. Once installed, tap on it, and this will take you to your lock screen customization. Now tap on LockStar here at the bottom, and then find Favorite Apps. This will be turned off like this. Go ahead and turn it on, and then go ahead and tap on the Favorite Apps. And now here you need to go ahead and select 6 apps to add to your favorite bar. So here I've already selected it. However, to delete it, go ahead and just tap on the minus icon here and then go ahead and select your app. Say for example, Message. So I've selected Maps, Gmail, YouTube, Phone, Gallery, and Messages. Once done, press Apply. And then if you scroll down a bit, you'll see the alignment. So you can go ahead and see this in horizontal view or vertical view. So now I'll go ahead and choose the horizontal view. Tap on the lock screen. Now I can go ahead and place it anywhere I like. So I can place it at the top here. I can place it here at the bottom or in the center here. So you can basically place it wherever it suits your background. Now once that's done, press done. Now go ahead and lock your screen. Now go ahead and wake up your screen and you'll see your favorite bar right there. Now to open it, go ahead and tap on an app. Go ahead and unlock it using your fingerprint and it'll go straight into the app itself. So it saves time every single day. So instead of navigating through pages of apps, your most used applications are always just one tap away. Now, if you're tired of looking at the same keyboard every single day, this feature is definitely worth trying. So whether you're texting friends, replying to emails, or spending hours chatting online, your keyboard is probably the app you use the most. So why not make it look exactly how you want it? So inside Keys Cafe, you can completely redesign the Samsung's keyboard. So you can change the color scheme, button styles, key shapes, background colors, and even create your own unique keyboard themes. So there are loads of built-in presets, or you can build one entirely from scratch. So to do this, go ahead and open up your GoodLock app. In GoodLock, scroll down and find Keys Cafe. Now next, tap on Keyboard. And here you can go ahead and create your very own. So you can tap on the plus sign and you can go ahead and create your colors, backgrounds. You can change anything you like. So these are all the available styles which you can change to. You can change the background. You can tap on effects and you can apply all these different effects. You can add key colors, key motions as well. You can even add sound. So you can go ahead and change the default sound. Now at the top right, you can go ahead and change the key colors as well. So here you want to change all the key colors to different colors, or you can go ahead and change individual colors. So like, say for example, the alphabets only, say for example, the function keys only, and say for example, the number keys only. So you can have all different colors. Next, you can go ahead and tap on this third tab where you can basically apply the trail. So if you're used to the swipe typing, you can go ahead and change the trail which leads behind to any image here. You can change the colors and you can go ahead and change the size. So the thickness of the trail and the speed. And then lastly, you can change the transparency. Now, once you're happy with that, press save and then go ahead and save this keyboard layout. Test. Now that keyboard has been created and this has been applied to my keyboard. So if I go ahead and open up a message app, you'll see that my keyboard has been applied. Now let's say I don't want to create my very own. I want to go ahead and use the presets which are available in the app. So you can go ahead and scroll through these recommended presets and you can go ahead and apply those as well. So I really like the contrast one. So here, this one, and I'll apply this. Now, if I go back to my keyboard, you'll see that my key has been applied. Now, if you want to go ahead and edit that one, you can go ahead and tap on it and then tap on edit. And here you can go ahead and edit anything you like. Maybe change the background, maybe change the keys color. It's completely up to you again. Not only does it make your phone feel more personal, it also makes typing a little more enjoyable because your keyboard finally matches your style. So some people love super fast phones that instantly open apps. Others prefer smooth, slow animations and make the interface feel more premium. So normally you're stuck with Samsung's default speed. Now with Home Up, you can adjust the animation speed when opening and closing apps. So you can make animations much faster for a snappier experience or slow them down if you enjoy a smoother transition. It doesn't actually change your phone's performance, it simply changes how quickly the animation plays. So let me show you how to do this. So to change the app opening animation speed, go ahead and first open up your GoodLock app. In GoodLock, scroll down and find Home Up. Now here, scroll down and find Gesture Settings. Go ahead and switch it on and then tap on it. Now go ahead and scroll down and find Home Gesture Animation Tuning. Go ahead and turn this feature on. Now you have a selection of different animation speed, which you can select from. So here you have Classic, Elegant, Dynamic, Sweet, and Simple tuning. So Classic will give you the classic feel than just the normal default feel of it. Next we have Elegance. So it's more like a smooth and very slow, nice and easy. And then we have the Dynamic, which is more faster and more dynamic feel, so more quicker. As you can see, apps open up really quick. Then we have a Sweet, so more like very slow and subtle. Now, if you don't like any of these presets, you can go ahead and tune it yourself. So you can go ahead and select Simple Tuning. You can go ahead and choose Emotional or Fast, completely up to you. So I really like the nice and slow, subtle movement. So I'll go ahead and choose Emotional. So as you can see, it's really nice and slow and very smooth. Now, if you don't like any of these tuning, you can go ahead and tap on Advanced Tunings and go ahead and modify all the details of the animation. So you can go ahead and do all this tuning here. You can even configure how much you want your wallpaper to zoom in and zoom out, your home screen to scale, your icon to scale as well, and the icon movement. So these are all the changes you can make for your animation speed for the apps. So it's an easy way to make your phone feel completely different without installing anything complicated. So fast animation makes the phone feel incredibly responsive, while slower ones creates a more polished and premium feel. Now this is another brilliant home up feature that most people don't know even exist. So if you regularly multitask between messaging apps, YouTube's, your browser, your social media apps, the recent app screen becomes one of your most used part of your phone. So why settle for one layout when Samsung lets you choose several? So Home Up allows you to completely replace Samsung's default task changer. So instead of the standard tilt stack layout, you can choose from grid, vertical list, slim list, or just stick with the tilt stack if you prefer. So each layout changes how your recent apps are displayed, making multitasking feel completely different. So grid is excellent for seeing more apps at once, while vertical list feels familiar and easier to scroll. Slim list will basically give you a more of a minimalistic look. So let me show you how to enable this. So you want to go ahead and first open up your GoodLock app. In GoodLock, scroll down and find Home Up. Now here, scroll down and find Task Changer. Switch it on, tap on it. And now here you can go ahead and choose all the different layout type. So tilt stack is your default layout. Next we have grid. So this is what grid layout will look like. Then we have vertical list. So this is what vertical list will look like. And then we have the slim list. So this is what slim list will look like. So as you can see, grid layout will show you more apps on the screen. And you can go ahead and look at the preview of all of these apps quickly. The vertical list will feel familiar to the tilt stack layout. Instead of scrolling left and right, you need to go and scroll up and down. With the slim list, you have a minimalistic look. Plus, it doesn't give you a preview of your apps. So it's good for privacy. Now, if you go ahead and choose vertical list, you have the option for a circular list. So if I go ahead and switch this off, your list will go up and down. If you go ahead and switch on the circular list, it'll go in a form of a circle like this. So more like this. And here on all the layout types, you can go ahead and enable the search button. So choosing the layout that suits your workflow makes switching between apps quicker and more comfortable. So once you find your favorite style, you probably never go back. Now this is a small feature, but surprisingly useful. So have you ever tried setting your brightness or volume to the same exact level every single day? Like this? Without numbers, you're basically guessing at what level it is. So let's say, for example, I want to go ahead and set this to 50%. I'm just guessing this might be 50%, but it is not 50%. Let's say I want to go ahead and set this to maybe 10%. I'm not sure if this is 10% or maybe 5%. So QuickStar lets you display the exact numerical value on your brightness and your volume slider. So instead of relying purely on the position of the slider, you will always know the precise level you've selected. So how do you enable this? So to turn the feature on, go ahead and open up your GoodLock app. In GoodLock, scroll down and find QuickStar. Now here, turn the feature on and then tap on Advanced Settings. Now here you want to go ahead and find this setting called Show Bar Levels. So this will display the current level as a number on the brightness and the volume bars. Go ahead and turn the feature on. Now once enabled, go press Home, open your Quick Panel menu, and now you have numbers on your brightness and your volume bar. So if you want to go ahead and make this 50%, go ahead and just drag it. And once 50% is there, just leave it. And there you have 50%. If you want your volume to become 10%, go ahead and choose 10, and that is 10. So it's perfect if you like consistency. So whether you're setting your preferred brightness at night or maybe keeping your media volume at the same level, having the exact number removes the guesswork. Now this is one of those customization options that can make your Quick Panel feel completely different. So if you got loads of quick settings toggles enabled, constantly swiping between pages can get annoying. Or maybe you prefer a larger icon that are easier to tap. So QuickStar lets you customize how many icons appear on each row inside your Quick Panel menu. So you can increase the number of icons to fit more controls on one screen or reduce them if you prefer larger icons with more spacing. So it's entirely up to your personal preference. So here there's two ways to do this. So first go ahead and open up your GoodLock app. Now in GoodLock, go ahead and scroll down and find QuickStar. Now here you want to tap on Advanced Settings. And here you want to go ahead and find button spacing. So you can adjust the spacing to change how many icons are shown per screen. So you can go ahead and make it wide. So wide will basically have on maybe one icon per row. You can go ahead and make it narrow, and this will show more icons in that one row. Now the default setting is in the center here. which will basically show you maybe 4 or 5 icons in a row. So this is one way to change how many icons appear in a row. Now, if you want to go ahead and change the box and make it more smaller, you can do this by enabling resize panel items. Go ahead and turn this feature on. Go ahead and bring down your quick panel menu and tap on edit. And now you can go ahead and edit this. So here, if I go ahead and edit this, you'll notice that the icons become smaller. So if I go ahead and make this into a pill shape vertically, you'll see that my icons are all really small like this. And I can go ahead and make this button box into small icons, or I can go ahead and leave this to this size and change the button spacing. So it's completely up to you how you change the quick panel icon spacing and the icon size. So this helps you access your favorite settings faster while making your quick panel feel much more cleaner and better suited to how you use your phone. So those are my favorite good lock features for part 5. If you discover something new today, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up because it really helps support the channel. Don't forget to comment below and let me know which good lock feature is your favorite. Or if there's one you've been using that I haven't covered yet, please let me know. And remember, today is the final day to enter the Samsung wireless charger giveaway. Check the description now before it's too late, because once today ends, entries will be closed. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.